Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Hopefully it's operational. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, I can see. Not what I want to see. Last chance. There we go. 26. Is it working? Wonderful. Alrighty, so a few more adjustments. Also, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. And adjusted? Adjusted. Hold on. There we go. Awesome. Stupendous. Alright, so what we need to do is get all of these people jobs. Because the jobs they're currently having are going to have us flooding with iron. The people that do have jobs, let's have you do your jobs. And you all, specific people, you are waiting on that. That's fine. Actually, Samika, since you are actually waiting for that anyways, head over to the way station, pick up what you can. You have nothing else in your inventory anyways. Shigeo has some stuff. What? What are you volunteer? Wait, what? What are you doing this for? Why are you cooking this meat? Why is this meat being cooked? Who is cooking it? Stop that. Meat into... Okay, Shoji needs to be working on... Oh, you're doing that actually, so never mind. We'll be working on this, I guess. No, you'll be working on the research. So many skins. How about we have you two just trade these? There we go, look at that. It's just amazing, isn't it? Stupendous. Glorious, even. There. Now you have all the skins you can want, and you have all the electrical components you can want. Never mind, you have just iron. Which is fine. We can work with that. Alright, so yes, this other location, that's right. Before we left, we actually built this L house. Not as a loser house, but as a hydroponic hemp. Sweet. Who was doing the hemp before you? Satomi, right? Hemp farm L. Instead, hemp farm L, do hydroponic hemp. So we got down here. Please, thank you. Despite your left arm being so messed up, you are still all Literally only 10. Well, fine. Be that way. We need to get some green fruit, damn it. Well, we can make some ration packs. Amplified generators. Oh. Okay, so you're doing that, you're doing that. I'm having you all do... Honestly, you should strip these guys bare and steal their stuff, first off. Sorry, cannot. Inventory is too huge. What are you doing? The amount of steel is truly legendary. We are so ready to make high-tier weapons. We just need to have high-tier weapons available. Clearing sounds intensify. Driving you are actually higher quality, so I'm just gonna choose you. You are likely never going to sell, and you take up too much space. So goodbye. Whereas you have the possibility of selling, as slim as it is, I can speak English. And round bend, fend, slam. $7.8, look at you. A big boy if I ever saw one. Huh. Female Shek Red Saber. Didn't realize that. Oh, interesting. Good to know for the future. The Red Saber is a lot more diverse of a group than I realized. The difference. All right, let's go. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Hey, look at you, 28. Alright, all of our prisoners are now relieved of their entirety of their inventories, which is exactly what we want. We do not want them having anything. So, did you? You did not. Oh, you're literally just coming by to do it. Shoji, come back as well. Can you drop all 10, please? No, you're gonna do 7. Shigo, what are you doing? This is evidently a stolen one. Ladies and gentlemen, she's stolen it somehow. It happened. Satomi, you actually need sleep as well, so you're fine. Stay there. Everyone else can go and chill elsewhere. Plates, it's a good thing per se, just don't do with them at the moment. Actually, Sumika, why are you up here anyways? You should chill downstairs and go lay down. And then Shigo, I guess you can... Oh yeah, trade with her and drop that off. Sweet. Awesome. This is to be built at an effective rate. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so... Sweet. Go. Iron refinery, iron ore gels. Okay, so we have fresh slates on everyone over here, and that's a good thing. So, we're going to have them do this. I'm going to build you up. Can I upgrade you? I cannot. Oh, you're already level 3, that's why. food. Farming. Well, W for win. Nine building material, 6 plates. Stupendous. We can get rid of some of these plates. Oh, you have a lot of materials you don't need. You know what? Let's see if they can sell. On top of the fact that we actually need them for our people as well. Let's see if we can sell them, make money, and make use of this. Wonderful, look at that. We're going to have extra water. We're going to be having extra food. Shoji can actually give up doing all the cooking, food store, cooking stove, bread basket, meat, cooking stove, research bench chain up. There we go. Those are the ones we want Shoji to do. Research and the sword. Sakia, get back over here. Shoji, you can pick up, you are permitted to pick up non-building material. Also with that, we got it at the same time. Well done. I'm so happy about that. No. Shoji. You got rid of those item dumps. I'm upset. I'm so happy is what I meant to say. I'm so good. Conceited. Let's go. Let's check you out. Everyone has lights now. Everyone has lights. Luminescent. I don't have that recipe. I have neither of those recipes. And the recipes I'm talking about is the Hiver ones. Shiga, what are you doing? Stop harassing Sarasa. Go over here, I guess. Do something. We have more Hivers than we have Hivers to do work for them. So this is a little bit of an issue. We need to invent problems, or not invent problems. We need to start making more things for them to do. Which also means we should probably take a slight step back and produce more power. Good idea. Wind generator. Plates 16 of you. 13. 14, 15, 16. There we go. Move it. Anyone else have excess iron they need to get rid of? What about you? Good. You have actual iron, but that's fine, whatever. Phew. Goodness, we need to get rid of all that. In fact, you need to get rid of it in such a rate and speed that we may actually have Shoji come over here and make some leather items. The only really one of value that he can do is, I guess, rattan hats. Or I could just literally sell the leather outright. There we go. Awesome. Just sell the leather itself, literally. 156 versus how much for the skin? 240. So yeah, it still gains more money when you sell it as leather. Anyways, yeah. So you do that, you do that, you do that. You are fine. Oh, you are the one. There we go. It was you, Satomi. So tell me, why are you... You know, and actually it's a good thing that the meat situation here is being done like this, because we're a little bit on the low side when it comes to food. Also, we'll be hopefully soon turning all of those into ration packs, which are way more efficient, not only because they require less space in your inventory, but they also provide way more nutritional value when it comes to stuff. Nice. Course. So doubling our power will be good, because then I'm also going to be doubling our iron and steel. So one more steel refinery. Actually, let's go with 2. You know what, screw it. You guys are all doing literally nothing, so you can come do literally nothing over here. What? So you get over here. 28 over there. Shoji, what are you doing? Get over here and... Oh, you're hungry. That's what you're doing. Sorry, buddy. I was being mean. For no good reason, even. How are we doing on this? 91%. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We're gonna have steel and iron in abundance, hopefully. Get some of these lazy bums actually able to do something. That's a lot of power. 400 power per second. Whatever the unit is per hour. It's happening, it's doing, it's great. Alright, so you're good on that. Now we have actual refineries that people can make use of. So, we're not currently, actually, we're kind of currently using for iron. Alright, so, Soraka, what are you doing? Literally nothing. You can operate this. You can operate this. Nope, never mind. Alright, I lost track. You operate that one. You operate that one. You can operate this one. You're already doing that. Doing good, good, good. 74 already. Goodness, woman. You are going like crazy on this. I'm so proud of you. Keep that up. You're such a good girl. You're gonna be rivaling Shoji here. He could just take a break from having to do all the armor crafting. Have you do it? That sort of thing makes me so happy. Beep booze man. He's at it again. Shoji, actually, you come here. You need to disrupt this. Got 10 in that one at least. Jeez. Man, we can finish all of these. It's gonna annoy the crap out of him for the short term, But in the long term, having 4 of these hydroponics operating at the same time is going to give us so much food, it's not even funny. We will be flush with it. So much water, that is great. Alright, yeah, I guess we can just overwork her on all 4 of those at once and see how that goes. Hopefully we'll have plenty of stuff to operate with. By stuff I mean, hold on. Alright, so if you could just do all those. Grain silo wheat straw. We have other people to do that sort of stuff. So yeah, you can just be the exclusive wheat straw operator here. Oh, no, that doesn't go like that. Here. Automatic. Inventory. Sayumi, you have no job right now. Shizuka neither does that. And neither does Shion. Jesus. Satomi, you can actually take a break for a while from ever doing the medical workbench again. You can still do the hemp stuff, I guess, if you want. But we don't need it. Just filled with steel from top to bottom. Alright, so yeah, Shion and you, until you actually have fun, or you have jobs that we can get you, you're going to sit down and do nothing. Research bench, and then doing that, and then you're good. So here, you're good, you're good, you're good. Soraka, Shion, Shizuka, no, actually, Soraka, maybe we should have you switch over. Stop right there. Yeah, Shion can just operate that instead. Sayumi, you are doing Decall, so you can operate that one, I suppose. And Shizuka, you can operate this exclusively. And to help jumpstart what we are doing here, let's go sell some steel. Just straight up steel. We're just going to go sell it. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just going to grab some steel and dropping it off. There we go. That'll also help jumpstart our economy by forcing everything to start moving. Movement is better than the alternative. Shizuka can now head on over. Oh, wait. Oh, that's somebody's weight bag. Okay. Alright, Shizuka. Get on out of here. Okay. Steel. There's tons of steel. Loads of it. It's glorious. So we're getting some high-level toughness for a lot of these people now. We're at 0% damage resistance, which is great. We love being at least there. We don't want any negative damage resistance or damage multiplier, because that's painful. Hey there, guys. How's it going? Coming on over to take your cats, because you don't need them. That's what I like to see. Alright, until we can get our food situation stabilized a little bit more. Just grabbing a few of these. Actually, also grabbing this. Yeah, why not? Okay. Shizuka, go, go, go. Oh, I forgot I didn't do the thing with you. Also, why do you have so much stuff in your inventory? What's going on with that? What? Why does Shoji have hemp in his inventory? Okay, so you're all good, then why are you doing... what? Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Satomi, you have another hemp to operate. Do both. Oh my goodness. Not being in pain is amazing. I mean, what? Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. I just have some drugs that I'm currently being under the influence, and they're making it so I'm no longer feeling burning pain all the time. Save game real fast. Look at that. Look at this. We actually have a serious looking place. Okay, I'll just have my machine entirely cover up the deposit. 20 building materials, 10 iron plates. what you do, Shoji. You do. Man, Anvil is a very wide place now. Actually, big stuff. Nothing needed fixing. Wonderful. That makes me so happy. Why did you deposit everything except for one of each of the iron? Satomi is not doing that. She can pop right over here. There, now we have two sources of raw iron coming in from two very skilled workers. We have an entire system pushing forward our good. Yes, this is a nice little setup. We're using a lot of power at once, though, goodness. Sorry, the grog machine is below that in priority. Oh, that's right. No one's actually cooking right now, are they? Let's fix that. So literally no one else has the skill, but that's fine. It's literally just Shoji. Wait, why does Beef have this skill? What? Why does Beef have a better... Oh, it's because of all the booze he's been making. The booze has made Beef a savant in cooking, compared to Shoji, at least. Goodness. Beef, where are you at? Oh, you're way over here. Okay. Alright, so, despite the fact that your cooking skill is the highest, I prefer keeping you on the mine, because you're... Actually, no, we don't need to have you on the mine. Beef can get off the ore drill and do... Alright, let's go. Let's go. Stupendous. Beep, why are you... Again, thinking the grog machine is that important. Actually, let's just take that off of there. See stuff acting weird. Why do you have Wow, you guys barely purchased anything. Unless they said you can't afford it all. Right, you don't need that much food in your inventory. And this is a golden opportunity for us to have you some more steel. You know why? Because selling steel is cool. All the cool kids are doing it, didn't you know? Are loaded with steel. Advanced battery power 3. Look at that. And now we're getting the best. We're getting the real walls, finally. After all this time. For the slave traders. Okay. Yeah, we're just all about fully recovered from that traumatic little venture in the gutter lands of whatever crater this ended, or crater. Banded demands. Wow. You guys are bold. Oh, sure being loud for someone in punching distance. And I guess the answer to my question is yes, it has been long enough. 41. You were only able to take a very little bit. So it goes. And also it's being sold for way cheaper here now. Am I influencing the price in this location? Wow, that's nothing. Still nothing. Cannot sell them all. Oh, where did you get damage? Well, you wanted us to be out here. Here we are. You have the entirety of the Eastern Hive now greeting you in kind. We certainly hope that our hospitality is to your liking. Actually, what am I doing? I need to carry multiple ones. Not three, actually. A death boss with no bounty? What is this nonsense? Ridiculous absurdity. What are you, pansy boy? Too soft to have a bounty? If you were a pirate, you'd be shamed. Shamed, I say. now they're all operating like a well-oiled machine. Oh, hey there. Are you selling all of those to caravaneers? Can you please be a little bit more specific as to what you mean? At, TJM Bernard. Sorry, I didn't see your message before. I was a little bit distracted. Oh, the items I'm showing. I'm selling them to whoever I can. It's not specifically, or shop tables. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. These things, shop counter. Yeah. All of this stuff I'm selling to whomever I can. I have a lot of economy mods, so to speak, that make it so that NPCs purchase things more often. So occasionally there will also be an event, sort of like bandit raids, except for it's a shopping raid where they come by and purchase a whole bunch of stuff from your place and leave. And the cool thing about them is that they actually have a lot more money than normal NPCs, so they will purchase things that other NPCs literally cannot afford. And it's really nice when you want to get rid of things like the CPU units over here or anything else, and you just don't want to take a trip to other places. And that's sort of what I'm doing right now, is just holding on to it until I go to other places, because when I do, I will definitely be taking all of the valuable items that I can and dropping off, or dumping them off. Oh, you might see it here soon. Oh, it's not a. Never mind. It comes by randomly. So just if you wait a little bit. Strong defensive walls. Oh my goodness, it has finally happened, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We can actually have real walls around Anvil. It's a thing. And in fact, I'm gonna save real quick. This is such a stupendous event. We'll start doing this while we're doing this. Walls, walls! We can finally have walls, real ones, and a gate that actually has hit points. It's not made of wet sandpaper or whatever the hell that stuff is. Okay. That's the outside. That is the outside. So, how about we just drop it right here? There's no downside. Ooh, that gets really tall. Farm trader on the way to Anvil already. Just a outpost. This is not the what shall we call it? This is not the penultimate location for the Eastern Hive. It's just a location for the Eastern Hive. Just happens to be the first. There we go. Ah, Shopping Tempest. That's one of the ones that we're looking for. So yes, they're the ones that will be coming by to do the thing that you want to check out. And that is purchase a whole bunch of stuff. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Behave. Can I do it like this? Make it work? I can. Look at that. Ha ha ha. Alright, now we can just finish the other side of the walls, and the wall will be ready to be built and be a real wall. Oh, you can wait. I'm building the frickin' wall right now. What is with that angle? What's going on here? There we go. Actually, I should do this. Fast from this side. The Western Hive can wait. The Eastern Hive is doing stuff. Really, really important stuff. Okay, no hives will be coming in. I know you will. You come by all the time. Alright, let's see if this works. And I mean, let's see if this works in the regard of, I know this will actually be built and be a thing that we can actually utilize. It's more of a regard of if there will be invisible holes in the walls that other NPCs can use to get inside and do weird stuff. It's hard to describe and weird. It's just, trust me, there's a thing that happens way more often than anyone would like, and that is the walls, gaps here. The NPCs sometimes decide that the walls are just funny suggestions, and literally walk straight through them. Okay, we'll just murder you then, if that's what you really want. Very pleased to send you into the ground. You wretched little bastard. You bastard. Alright, so how about Shigeo? You'll be... No, let's do a 2-team. Even better yet, we don't even need this anymore. One person. Alright, so one person... Sorry. Clear all the stone from this processor, deconstruct the old stone mine, and straight up build one that you can just make building materials out of. And we can skip the stone stage. Why are you so desperate to die? Shizuka is doing nothing. Because of... Oh, that's full, that's full. Everyone dies. Satona's being a badass. She's like, none of you deserve to live. I judge thee unworthy. Wow, that has Okay, go real quick. Alright, there's that. Shizuka, come here. You take this. I don't have to deal with it. Now, let's head over here and dismantle you. That was hilarious. The tunnel just like, no, stop. You're done. Wait, can I do it like this? I can. Nice. What battle are you guys getting into that you're still fighting? I can't wait till the walls are done. Mine. Stone mine. Hybrid stone mine. That's the one we're looking for. Just straight up 35 building material. Why are you guys leaving Satona over here to help her out, damn it? Actually easier for me to build it over here. It literally would. Oh my god. Alright, let's do that instead. There you go. Let's do it like that. There we go. Now this is what it looks like. They just purchase all kinds of stuff, like huge quantities, and evidently they're going after the basic first aid kits like nobody's business. That's fine. That's cool. That's what I want. Just get rid of all the stuff, buy it all, get it out of my inventory. Sweet. You guys didn't even touch this table this time. Whatever. Yeah, it is really cool. I like that mod so much. Just having them come by on occasion to do that is really cool, and especially when you're doing a starter base, these guys, because of their stats, like look at this guy, 106 toughness. He comes by your base and he starts wailing on some of these guys. They will beat the crap out of them. And like any enemies that you have in their base, it's just really nice. Doesn't always conveniently line up like that, but when it does, it's really cool. Would you look at that? They were so kind as to come by and give us free metal. Let's get these walls built. Shoji is literally the only one qualified other than Sarasa, and she's busy doing other stuff. What? Okay. I was not expecting you to go all the way over there, but sure, why not? I guess. I guess building and repairing the gates are more of the most important thing, so... yeah, maybe. I don't think so, because if that was the case, then it would have gone the gate first, and then this wall on this side next. And then it would have gone all the way around, and then done this game. I just think it takes priorities to repair the gates and build those first, because the AI logic it has built in. That's the only thing I can think of. Sorry about that. Except Beep. Yeah, every single character has an S name, and that's just sort of the theme and convention with them. They're all Japanese-centric S names, and it's just something I went with after the third one I named, just because I started it and I just kept going with it. There's no real good reason other than that. But yeah, the Shoji and Beep are the only quote-unquote males of the hive, whereas all of the rest of the drones are females, as with most actual hives out there are female drones. So, they all get female names. Soraka, Shikayo, Shigeo, Satona, Sarasa, Shion, Sayumi. Also, thanks for sticking around for so long, TM Bernard. Or TJM Bernard. I keep mispronouncing it. I do appreciate you watching. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Honestly, this wall's construction is going insanely fast compared to how it normally would be. With Beep operating on this sucker and Shoji building the actual wall itself, this damn thing is coming together hilariously fast. Sarasadin. She has 31 bad. The southern wall is fully complete. Fully complete, that's it. Whatever. It's done. Could have sworn there was a location in the wall. Or is it just on this side? It seems to be just literally on that side. Fine, whatever. did you only drop 2 of the materials off, Shoji? This has been an absurdly productive session. Not only did we get a ridiculous amount of research done, but we have literally constructed walls around the entirety of Anvil. I think the next time we're going to be focusing on a few little turret defenses, getting our this is amazing. The funny thing about Anvil here is this is not supposed to be Anvil or the Eastern Hive's main location. It is just a location that they're at currently, because lo and behold, this is not very east. This is kind of central west, if anything. And now this is supposed to be the staging ground for the Eastern Hive to... Why do we need turrets? Because there are 3 factions that like to harass us on the regular. One of them is the Holy Nation, which has kind of forgotten that we exist. One of them is the Dust Bandits, which come from this area right here, the Dust King Tower. And the last one is the Black Dragon Ninjas, which come from this tower over here. And they will all come by, either demanding food, or come steal your food, or demand that you pray, or if you exist as a skeleton, a hiver, or worse, a skeleton hiver, like Shoji is right here, because they view his arm as him being a skeleton, because that makes sense. Yeah, they just really hate us. Our very existence is offensive to them, and we kind of take exception to that. So, when they come by and demand things from us, we like to shoot them in the face until they die from bleeding to death. It's a really animosity-filled, filled and fueled relationship. Oh my goodness, Beef can finally stop messing around with this. Are we done? Is this the last piece? Is this the one piece? Wait, what? That was it? That was it? Awesome. Beep, you can do whatever you want now. Shoji, you have a thing to do over here, I guess. Interior sitting box, I guess. Let's do a sitting box right here. Super convenient spot. Just to get rid of this building material. Oh, I guess I could have also done this. Because we need to get up top side to actually do the turret thing, huh? Ramps, ramps, ramps. Three, 4, 5, 6. The real question is, does this enable me to access the entirety of the walls just from these two ramps? Because if so, then we're golden. If not, then we have some issues. How are we doing on iron? We are doing stupendously on iron. I can make all of the turrets. Defense. Mounted crossbow. The basic kind. The one that does the least amount of damage, and we want the one that does the least amount of damage because we want to shoot them as many times as possible. Because my poor hivers here need experience in the shooting of things. Nessa none of them have any skill in that. Well, it looks like you're good on that side. Also, the cool thing about these turrets, not only do they do a terrible amount of damage and everything else, but they do not require electricity to operate. That's a fairly important thing, because we're burning a lot of electricity right now. We have officially graduated from the low-end tier stuff to fairly high-end tier stuff. It's an amazing thing, to be sure. It's just now we need to look serious about it. What are you doing, Shoji? Get back over here and finish what you're doing. Shoji, dude. Persephone sucks. There you go. What was it? Just what? Oh. Finish what you were doing. There you go. It says you're operating a machine. You want to go operate a machine instead of finish what you were doing. Aha! Okay, so you cannot. That's frustrating. Jeez, you guys filled that up fast. This is amazing. Shoji, build it. Come on, man. What are you doing? Masterwork quality? Right now we have Beep and Shoji with one, and that's it. That was your objective 2 days ago. Which objective? Or the Masterwork Hive? I mean, yeah. We currently only have 2 shirts that are Masterwork quality. Everyone else has Specialist. But everyone has at least Specialist quality armor, which is not bad at all. Damn bandits starting trouble right outside my fresh, brand new gates. These things haven't even existed for a few days, and you guys are trying to get blood all over them. No sense of propriety. Honestly, if we do get to the point where I have enough people, which I technically do now, to do everything that I want, I'm kind of keen on trying to farm legendary equipment. But that's going to require a lot of materials and a lot of people running all this at once at high level. Right now they're all kind of low level. The only one who's moderately good is Sarasa. She's literally at the point where she can start making armor side by side with the Shoji now. She can make specialist quality. Oh my goodness. Just got to 80. Congratulations. Oh, it's 2 hours and 5 minutes. We should end the stream here soon. Kind of want to finish building all of these turrets though first. Yeah, let's finish building these turrets and then we'll wrap up the stream. And yeah, this has been absurdly effective. Very, very productive day. Shoji's got quite a few engineering levels building all these walls. Just to think, this broken little dead hiver started out as nothing but the absolute bottom barrel trash you could think of. Let's have everyone converge real quick. Big stuff. Snapped 16 villains. That's why I did that. Food. Yeah, they do. I guess I'm just kind of weird and neurotic about it. The way I set it up is, or the way I set it up like this specifically is because I like to watch them, their hunger meter vacillate between 300 and 250. Because if they have a meat wrap in their inventory, they will launch on it the second they hit 250, and that makes it so it's a lot safer, especially for some of the hivers here that do work outside of the walls. Now that there are walls, I've had issues in the past where they sometimes forget to eat, and they will slowly starve themselves outside of the walls, and this makes it so that it's a lot harder to have that happen, and it takes a lot longer, especially since they... What? Oh, Sayaka's still not here. She's being slow. Anyways, yeah. That's a bit of a problem sometimes. Awesome. All right. Everyone on job on. Oh, 2 first. No, everyone job on. Save. And perfect. Next time I load up, I am very likely going to do an import just so everything is safe and clean and set up and perfect, especially with the brand new walls. So next time they are going to probably not be having the bodies they're holding on their shoulders, which is so if the characters move around the most, carry the most food in the backpack, well, it can feed them. Yeah, that is also is a thing. It's just, again, like I mentioned before, there's just weird things in the past where, again, with people outside of the walls, they just sometimes hang out there and starve themselves, and it's just really stupid and silly. So this little thing, they eat at 250, 225. No, they will eat at 250 if they have a piece of food in their inventory. They eat at 225 if they have no inventory, nothing in their inventory, and there's food in an inventory, like a food store. They'll go after that. But if they already have the material in their inventory while they're walking around, the second they hit 250, they'll launch on it, and it'll go up. And if they have a meat wrap, that 250, the 50 units goes all the way up to 300, and the amount of time it takes for it to go to 300 then back down to 250 makes it so that it's longer, and it's the main reason why I like the meat wraps. So yeah, that's why I do it weird, and that's why I'm doing it weird. And I mean, at a certain point, I'll just stop trying to like micromanaging it so much. But at this point, because there's a moderately low number of characters I'm running around with, that's just why I do that. But yeah. Anyways, I'm finally wrapping up the stream about 12 minutes later than I usually do. Thank you very, very, very much for joining the stream and talking with me, and I will definitely see you in the next one. So, peace.